Well, my name is Monik, and I am the founder and CEO of Toma. We build AI agents for the automotive industry. So we work with car manufacturers and car dealers and help them improve the car ownership experience. Uh, Automotive is a $3 trillion business. All these cars you see on the street, there are like 300 million of them, are owned by someone. So they have to be bought, they have to be serviced. So there's a lot that goes into that process. All right. So how do we get, why automotive? How did you even end up there? So 2 years ago, we started building AI voice for hospitals because it was the most obvious thing to do, right? Because doctors are not, people at the hospital are not picking up the phone. We have a demo that goes viral on YouTube. And an auto dealer in Oklahoma looks at it, and he calls us up, and he says, hey, how about you come here and help us solve these problems where we're selling these really expensive machines to people? Like, can you help us, in his own Oklahoma accent? And we decided to take a flight and go there and see what's happening. And what happens over there really blows our mind. So we walk into the dealership. The first thing is they haze us. They get us to work in the shop. So we do oil changes and we work on windshield replacements and all that stuff. He said he'd host us, but in exchange he ends up putting us through this training program. And then we sit over there, take phone calls. You have these mini call centers they run within dealerships all across the country. They're called BDCs. Then every room you walk into the dealership, there's this room where they do warranty work, where they actually work on claims for the cars that go in. There's another room where they do F&I, and there's all these things that are going on, and most of the work actually happens and begins over the phone first. So my co-founder Anthony, we decided to start writing code over there. Great, sounds easy, right? It turns out it's way more difficult. The workflows are far more complicated than the ones that we were trying to solve at the hospital, because now you have all of these legacy systems that you're working with that have no APIs at all. And customers are really, really hung up on a bunch of things. I don't know if you've seen those videos where a dude just ran a car into the dealership because he was pissed. So the demands are really high. And this is an industry that touches every part of the country. So you have different demographics, different people, age groups, all that stuff. But anyway, what happens is that now we're wrangling with these 10 streams that we're running at the same time. We're balancing the outputs of like 10 models at the same time. You have low latency as a constraint. So there are all of these challenges at the same time, and we're like, all right, we have these memory leaks and 1,000 problems that we're dealing with, and we're like, it's time to hit the books, and we start from the basics. So it's a pretty difficult engineering challenge, mainly because of the latency constraint. So everything becomes just 10x harder. Now, over 6 months, we actually went viral in the auto dealership space, which is one of the most difficult industries to penetrate. But we've grown 4x in the last 3 months. We raised our Series A with Andreessen Horowitz. Today's challenges, we're building self-learning AI agents for different demographics. So that is a very challenging problem because you have different objective functions you're trying to satisfy across the country. You have luxury cars, import, domestic cars, computer-use models for operating legacy software. Like some of them run on MS-DOS. It's kind of wild. And then you are building an AI product for an archaic industry. So there are product and design challenges. 20-person team from Scale, Uber, Waterloo. We're hiring for engineering, chief of staff operations. We like to have fun, and we have very colorful customers. So please come work for us and experience life like the real world with us. All right, thank you.